Morning folks, welcome back to the channel. Standing here this morning in Perth railway station, just at the tail end of platform 4, waiting on the train to Glasgow. Going down there to meet 3 of the boys and then we're off to Normandy via London, Portsmouth and the overnight ferry. So it's looking like the weather's going to be good for the next few days, so hopefully we have a good trip. We'll pick up some good footage and maybe get a few videos out as well. And for those of you that are a wee bit interested in trains, standing here on platform 4 is apparently is the longest platform in Scotland. So a little bit about the first day's travel down to Portsmouth. So I live in Perth, and having the furthest to travel, I left there about 5 to 8. I had an advance ticket to keep the cost down, given that I knew what train I was going to be getting on, and I'll stick some more about the costs in at the end, and I'll try and do a complete overview at the end of the last video. Heading into London first, 3 other guys coming from just outside Glasgow, made lots of sense for us just to meet in Glasgow Central in time to get the 9:36 train to Euston. That meant we could get out of Glasgow after peak time, keeping the cost down again, and then it gave us the time to get from Euston across to Waterloo to pick up the train to Portsmouth before the evening peak started. We also had to contend with a full-size bike ban into and out of London stations, which is between 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock at night. That meant we really needed to be on the train to Portsmouth before 4. As it happened, we managed to get in for the 3:15. It gave us plenty of time to play with. If there hadn't been enough bike spaces, though, that could have been a bit of a problem. We'd have had to split into pairs and travel on separate trains. I guess that's the joy of not being able to book spaces and trying to use the two together, rail cars, to get discounts. We eventually arrived into Portsmouth about 5:20, giving us plenty of time to find some food and get a drink before heading round to the ferry. Just in case there's not enough cycling for you, you could get on the gym on the ferry, on the top deck. So that's us at the end of day 1. Bit of a long, slow day. It's 10:30. The ferry leaves Portsmouth at 11 o'clock and we get into Cherbourg tomorrow morning at 8. But today. Left Perth about 5 to 8 this morning. Train down to Glasgow. Quick cycle across Glasgow from Queen Street to Glasgow Central, and 4.5 hours on the train from there down to London Euston. A quick zip across to Waterloo Station, and then another 2 hours on the South Western train down to Portsmouth Harbour. Got there about 5:30. Went to find somewhere for a bit of dinner, bite to eat, and then along to a pub just outside Portsmouth International Terminal. Had a pint there and came down, checked into the ferry. Reasonably straightforward the whole day. There was not an awful lot of hassle in the trains. We got on everything was on time. Got the 4 bikes on. A bit of grief taking the panniers on and off at every stop, but the weight on the bikes made it a little bit difficult to get up and on the steps anyway. So panniers off, get it in. And that was that. Stood for a wee bit waiting to get on the ferry, queued up, and then some of us get taken for a security check, which, to be quite frank, was a bit of a waste of time. They picked a bag, stuck it through the security scanner, made you walk through, but because everybody's got cleats and bits of metal on, everybody beeps anyway, so that bit of a waste. But hey ho, we're here now, so all good. So that's the end of day one. Probably done about 9 kilometres in total, not very much at all. Get into it properly tomorrow.